Daily Horoscope, the 20th of December 2016. Daily Horoscope for Aries. Ruling planets, Mars, Pluto. You need to remove anything that is unsavory in your life during this current trend, and unfortunately this is more predominantly related to the type of company you keep. You will be influenced by someone and possibly unconsciously attracted the elements of the personality that not exactly the embodiment of refinement. Study the intentions of others and also trace back historically your habits and your attitudes, which may have changed as a result of the type of people you're previously engaged with. Playing authority and a nurturer all at once can pull you apart at the seams. Drawing a line in the sand, but firstly defining who you really are and how you want to be perceived, is the problem at hand. Until you can make a firm decision on this, you will be torn between two conflicting elements within your own nature. Daily Horoscope for Taurus. Ruling planets, Venus. Needs and desires in relationships can lead you to reevaluate yourself. Are you able to meet the needs of others or of yourself? And as importantly, are others meeting your needs? This is a time to question whether these requirements are reasonable and how far you should go to fulfill them. You can improve the situation by bringing more openness into it. You're feeling confident and doing something on the spur of the moment is tempting. Be careful, as might be let down by both someone's going back on their word. Take the initiative in carrying out your creative ambitions today. You can acknowledge what needs to be changed in your surroundings. Horoscope for Gemini. Ruling planets, Mercury. You still have several days of high-quality ideas which you can use to further your professional objectives with. Don't be afraid to share them. You can also use these new insights to improve your relationships. You are reactive and likely to go off for no reason. There's also no use crying over spilt milk, or, in your case, lost relationships. Learn from your errors. Read the character of others to learn about them. You feel distance and don't quite understand why you can't make an impact on others today. It's one of those times to lay low. Emotional transformations can occur when even just a single word spoken at the right moment. You could hear something or may even sense a breakthrough from within yourself, but whichever way it happens, a minor event could trigger deep insights which could have repercussions on the way you make decisions in the coming weeks. Daily Horoscope for Cancer. Ruling planets, Moon. If you are tempted to do something different today, you mustn't feel guilty. Allow your sense of adventure to prevail. Issues of love can be bound up in sexual matters. Express and resolve whatever issues have been bothering you. You have to prioritize your expenditure as well as the bills that may be mounting on your desk just now. Not everything has to be done right now, so try to figure out a way to stagger payments so that this doesn't impact upon your social life or family commitments. Of course, you need to set aside some time to do this, otherwise you will create a backlog and only further complicate your finances at this time. Daily Horoscope for Leo. Ruling planets, Sun. Decisions involving money or important commitments to others should probably be made some other time. A desire for resolution of some monetary matter may bother you. You should still wait. Ideally, you can use this time to organize and make sure that your own plans are built on a solid foundation. A cloud could be hanging over an important relationship now, but you mustn't allow yourself to be drawn into pronouncements and important decisions not until you clear your mind and are able to see the situation in a balanced way. This means asking more questions, and as long as you're doing so, you're not going to put your foot in the proverbial dog poo. You have the power now in work, but that's not equating with your personal life for some reason. Daily Horoscope for Virgo. Ruling planets, Mercury. Be careful of environmental hazards just now. If you are painting, redecorating or working with chemicals, take adequate precautions. You may need to extend yourself to fulfill everyone's demands on you today. Balancing your family and career will be a problem. Sometimes things are building up in a crescendo even when it seems like nothing much is happening. The fastest spinning wheel appears to be still. Likewise, those who appear to be lethargic may often be the ones doing the most work. This is one of those times. The action is behind the scenes, whether you're making it or taking it. Expect benefits in the near future from events which are gestating now and which you may know little about or misjudge. Daily Horoscope for Libra. Ruling planets, Venus. You can make your mark professionally and self-respect is on the rise. You'll probably find that your personal confidence and optimism, your self-worth, is very strong during this period of the year, and this should bring with it many benefits and opportunities. Risks pay off, so that be afraid to try something different. Life may become more pleasurable now and you have some, or the beginnings of, creative success. Love affairs, recreation, hobbies and dealings with children offer rewards, but niggling problems will also surface to deal with them as and when necessary. Increased self-confidence helps you to promote yourself as an artist, sportsman, salesperson, or even lover. Communication is excellent again today, and conveying your message to others means that you can come across in a dignified manner. Lots of energy, and this could be a time to assert yourself on some matter. You can have some sort of windfall today. It's a great time for asking for a pay rise or simply enjoying the things that you have in life. Daily Horoscope for Scorpio. Ruling planets, Pluto, Mars. If you are losing things, you need to take an inventory of what's important and where it is. That way you'll know exactly where all of your valuables are at any given time. If you have teenage children, use a different strategy to get them to think along your lines. You need leverage, but don't say too much. Actions speak louder than words. There are times when you need science and technology, even if getting the job done previously in your own way was easier without all of the electronic complications. There may be protocols in place and people demanding you do things their way now. You may just need to be a little more compliant and take it as a lesson in learning something new. Daily Horoscope for Sagittarius. Ruling planets, Jupiter, Neptune. Be careful, you may be stabbed in the back by someone you trust. When speaking with others at this time, it is essential that you read between the lines to understand who the culprit is. You are genuinely concerned for others and want to do something of a charitable nature. This is a creative activity and should be pursued. Communications that have been held up are likely to come through, much to your satisfaction. Are you working for a hard-nosed employer? It won't be easy to solve the issue at this time, but clear and concise expression will resolve any issues now. You would be looking at new techniques of communication, including non-verbal cues. Understanding the motivation behind what people say is often more important than what comes out of their mouths. Daily Horoscope for Capricorn. Ruling planets, Saturn, Uranus. You may now be having to carefully assess and balance the two extremes of worldly responsibility and a carefree existence, as Jupiter and Saturn jointly control your life. Doubts about the spiritual meaning of your life can bring you to a crisis and a crossroads in your thinking and attitude towards life. If you have developed a sufficiently open mind, this cycle will assist you in balancing the two extremes. Your physical strength is obvious, but in what way can you make that work for you? Exercise, correct diet and other transforming lifestyle decisions can help you on every level of your being. Analyze what you want, organize your routine, and transforming results through self-discipline will emerge now. Daily horoscope for Aquarius. Ruling planets, Uranus, Saturn. It's time for you to sort out and clear out a lot of the deadwood in your life, physically and emotionally. You can say it's a bit of a spring cleaning, but this may not be easy, as other people may be holding on to the nostalgia and what they perceive as things of value, whereas you're quite clear that it is important to move on in these areas of your life. That being said, it appears that today may boil down to moments of compromise rather than one party claiming victory over the other. You can't really get your ideas across today, so it's best to just zip it. More listening and less talking is the key. There may be a block between you and someone you usually have great communication with. You can be quite practical today, and to work with others will give you a lift in spirit. You also have an understanding of your limits and just how far you can and can't go. Daily horoscope for Pisces. Ruling planets, Neptune, Jupiter. Something unexpected, unusual, surprising occurs between you and others now. You may experience something unexplainable, perhaps an uncanny synchronicity or coincidence. There is an electric atmosphere of spontaneity, uncertainty, or excitement between and around you today. If you are thinking of embarking on a new project, now is the time to do so, but you may be stifled by someone who is dragging their feet and is an essential key figure in the process. You'll have the drive and energy to do something special to achieve wonderful successes, so hopefully, this person won't knock the shine off your success. You will also be blessed with an unusual insight that can help you move forward on a business project or career matter.